below is the required fields, and I hope all of you had a good summer. I had a good one. Managed to have some highlights in it. I got myself PS5, and for the last week of the summer, I got to see these guys Sacrifice live in concert. They put on an amazing live show. Loved every second of their set. And today I'm going to discuss some of the albums that I've been spinning as of late. I'm going to start off with Sacrifice, and this is their 1987 album, For Determination, my favorite album of theirs. And and when I saw Sacrifice live, they actually played more songs from this than any of our albums, but they played 7 of the 10 tracks from it. Some of my favorite tracks from the album include Reanimation, which is the band's signature song, Light of the End, and also the opening tracks, For Determination, just a short intro track basically, and followed up with the first full track with Terror Strikes. There's no space in between the two tracks, and when they played it live together and I saw them, they actually played these two songs together. And so they didn't play the aforementioned Light of the End, but it was still a fantastic set. And that's one of the albums that's fun as of late. And so next album I'm going to discuss is going to be Mesro, and this is their 1990 album, Then Came the Killing. It's their only full-length studio album. They disbanded after this, and the band is was from Sweden, and they played a style of thrash metal similar to the Bay Area style of thrash metal at the time, comparable to groups such as Testament. The album was never expected to be reissued in it was released in 1990, and a number of years back it was expected to never have been properly reissued, but earlier this year it finally got reissued, and the band also, their label that reissued it, Hammerheart Records, also included a bonus disc including the band's demos, a bit of a bonus. And my favorite tracks from it would be the title track and Frozen Soul. And next up we have a band called Suppression, and this is their full-length debut, To Sorrow Soul Through Flesh. Suppression is a death metal band from Chile who plays a style comparable to the early 90s era Florida death metal scene. I can also hear some Gorguts in there. I know Gorguts are from Canada, but they had their album Considered Dead is a sound in line with the Florida death metal scene of the very early 1990s. And this is a full-length debut from Suppression, and I'm looking very forward to hearing what to do next, because I really enjoyed this release from them. And next up here we have a band by the name of Defiance. I've discussed this band on my channel before, and this is their debut album, Product of Society. And Defiance is a Bay Area thrash metal band, and this album is a little different from their later albums. It includes a different vocalist on it, Ken Elkington, who left after this release. He would be replaced by Steve Esquivel, who has been a vocalist in our other 3 albums. This is an enjoyable release. I think the second half of it is better than the first half. The second half also includes my favorite track off of this album, Deadly Intentions. That said, my favorite Defiance album would be their third album, Beyond Recognition. Defiance have split up and then reformed a few times over the years. They reformed a few years ago, but haven't put out a new full-length album yet, but I look very forward to what they will be putting out next. And yes, this is Defiance, Product of Society. And I'm going to finish off this video with by discussing a new release from the band Toxic, and this is their brand new release, Dismorta. Now, Toxic is a band that's a mix of power metal and technical thrash metal with very high-pitched vocals. They released their debut album, World Circus, in 1987, and then they released their follow-up, Synctus, in 1989, and then it disbanded. They reformed many years later, and this is their first full length of all new material since 1989, And you can hear elements of both of the first two albums throughout it, with some different touches here and there as well. And the main songwriter is guitarist Josh Christian, who is in the band, but they do have some other new members of the band on it. But yeah, if you like the first two albums, chances are you'll enjoy this one as well. This is Desmorda, the new release from Toxic. And anyway, so that's just a little bit of what I've been listening to as of late. And 2022 has some great albums to look forward to as well, as we have albums coming out very soon from Razor, Riot City, and Deferus to look forward to, just to name a few. And anyway, so thank you very much for watching this video. This is Required Field signing off, and goodbye.